homophobic and transphobic slurs are not acceptable in sports just as much as racism and sexism. My name is Amazin LeThi. Growing up, I always felt very different. I'm a transracial adoptee, so I was brought up in an all-white background. So visually, I always looked very different from anyone else, but inside as well. Only when I was a little bit older, when I first heard about people like Margaret Cho, that was so important because I firstly saw an Asian face, but also someone who was from the LGBT community. So it really affirmed who I was in such a positive light. So in 2014, I became the first Asian Athlete Ally Global Ambassador, and they're an organisation based in New York that challenges homophobia and transphobia in sport. And it means so much that everyone likes to play sport or some kind of sport, if you're a teenager or in college or as an adult. And it means so much that if your favourite sports star is out and also looks like you, happens to be from the Asian community or the black community or the white community, or if they're an ally of the LGBT community and they say something very positive about their support for the community, it says so much for someone who's still struggling with their sexuality or gender identity. Through my own personal experience, I started the Amazin LeThi Foundation because I think that if I'm in a position where I can make a difference to that one LGBT kid or that Asian kid, somewhere in the US or around the world that's still struggling with their sexuality or gender identity, by sharing my story, by letting them know that there are other LGBT people out in the world that have experienced what you have, but it has got better. Just remember that you're never alone. Even though you may think you are in this world, there are so many LGBT people like myself that love and celebrate you just as you are. And being your authentic self is what makes the world special. And you'll be far more successful in this world when you love and celebrate yourself as your authentic self. I'm Amazin LeThi, and I'm here to tell you that it gets better.